Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to another practice from the yoga chapter. My name is Neeru, and I'll be practicing with you today. So, this is going to be a quick yoga practice, although we are going to be moving through some very strong postures. So, try to do your best and overall try to enjoy your practice because, after all, this is your time and have fun with it. Let's get started. We'll begin standing today on our mat with our feet hip-width distance apart, our palms facing forward. Let's lengthen our spine, tuck our core in, close our eyes and take a couple of seconds here to bring ourselves to the mat and to the present moment. With every breath that you take, try to seep further and further into yourself and try to get your breath longer and longer. Let's all gently bring our hands to touch at our heart center, adopting that Namaskara Mudra. And let's take one long breath together, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouths. Take a deep inhale and exhale completely through your mouth. At the end of that exhale, release your palms by the side of your body. And with a few blinks, open your eyes and look straight ahead in front of you, getting started with the practice. Alright, let's come to stand at the top of our mat. We'll begin right away with a couple of sun salutation A's to warm up our body. As you inhale, lift your palms up on top of your head, look up. And as you exhale, trace back that circle, leading with your chest, bring your palms towards the ground, look down. Inhale, palms to shin, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands and gently step your feet back up to plank pose, body in one straight line. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and go all the way down. Top of your feet comes to the mat. Inhale, peel your chin and your chest up, lift up to Cobra Pose, look straight ahead. Exhale, plant your toes and lift your hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog. Your first down dog of the day, your feet are hip-width distance apart, look between your knees. You're not going to be here for long. On your next breath in, look up. And on the exhale, take the strength of your core to step your feet forward, look down, forward fold. Inhale, palms to shin, half lift, look straight ahead. Exhale, bring your palms down, look down. Inhale, lift your body up as you make a big circle with your hands and bring your palms to touch on top of your head, look up. Exhale, release your palms by the side of your body, come back to that Tadasana at the top of your mat. Let's do that just one more time. As you inhale, make a big circle with your hands, lift your palms up, look up. And as you exhale, gently bring your palms towards the ground, look down and forward fold. Inhale, palms to shin, spine straight. Exhale, plant your hands and gently step your feet back up to plank pose. Try to keep your body as straight as possible. Inhale, shift your spine forward. Exhale, bend your elbows come all the way down. Top of your feet comes to the mat. Zip your elbows in here. Inhale, Cobra Pose, look straight ahead. Exhale, plant your toes, lift your hips up and back. Coming to downward facing dog posture, step your feet forward. Look between your knees. Let's go ahead. As you inhale, float your right leg up, stretching it as high as possible, even if it is lifted just a couple of inches above the ground. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, open up your hips. Take one long deep breath here. Now slowly straighten back that right leg. And now bring your right knee towards your right elbow, working on your core, holding here for just a second. And then slowly step your right feet to the top of your mat. Your hands are framing your right leg. Make sure your left heel is lifted up. Your left heel is pointing up towards the ceiling. Once you're sure that you're steady in this posture, on your next breath in, gently lift your body up. Interlace your hands, point your index fingers up towards the ceiling and stretch your hands up overhead, bending nicely into that right knee. You can keep looking straight ahead in front of you or gently shift your gaze towards your index fingers, stretching your hands up. Now slowly release your hands and we'll come to a twist here. Bring your left hand forward, your right hand behind, your hands stretching perpendicular to your body. You can keep looking at that left fingers or gently shift your gaze towards your right hand, bending nicely into that right knee. Just another breath here. Slowly lift your hands back up for just a second and then gently bring your hands framing your right leg. Now we are going to come to a half squat posture. So bring your left heels to the ground and bring both of your hands to the inside of your right feet as you sit your hips down and stretch your left toes towards the ceiling, flexing your toes. You can keep your palms on the ground or bring your hands to your heart center. Push into the insides of your right knee with your right shoulder and hold here for just another breath. Now from here, gently bring your palms down to the ground, lift your hips up and walk your hands towards that left leg. We are going to come to a half squat on the left side. So lift your right toes off the mat. You can keep your palms on the ground. Press into the inside of your left knee with your left shoulders or gently bring your hands to your heart center. Flex the toes of that right feet and hold here in Skandasana posture. Wherever it is that you are, even if you are not completely on the ground, just be mindful of the posture. Imagine that you are really steady here, even if you are not feeling so. Gently bring your palms down to the ground. Bring your right heel to the mat and frame your left leg with both of your hands. Point your left toes towards the back of your mat, lifting your right heels up towards the ceiling. We are going to come to that high lunge posture at the back of our mats. And when you feel you're really steady here, on your next breath in, slowly lift your hands up as we did with the other side. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers up towards the ceiling and come to that high lunge posture at the back of your mat. Keep looking straight ahead or gently shift your gaze up towards your index fingers, stretching your hands just a little further. One more breath here. Now we are going to take that twist. Bring your left hand forward, your right hand behind, stretching your hands perpendicular to your body as you come to a high lunge twist. Keep looking straight ahead or shift your gaze towards your left hands. Bending into that left knee. Take a deep inhale here. Slowly lift your hands back up. And frame your left leg. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step your left leg back. Coming to that plank pose. Let's take a vinyasa here at your own pace. Or you can move into the downward facing dog posture. Shift your body forward. Come all the way down. Cobra pose. And then finally meeting in downward facing dog posture. Facing the back of your mat. Let's remedy that just a little bit. On your next breath in, float your left leg up, lifting it as high as possible, and then gently bend your left knee. Open up your hips towards the left side of your mat. Slowly straighten that left leg back, coming to that three-legged down dog. And then gently bringing your left knee to tap your left elbow just for another second, working your core. And step your left feet down. Bring your right heel down as well. This time we are going to take Trikonasana posture. So straighten your left leg and bring your left hand to the inside of your right feet. Now there are a couple of options here. You don't need to have your left palm on the ground. If it's not able to reach the ground, you can keep your left hand lifted up as well. As you inhale, slowly lift your right hand up towards the ceiling, keeping that heel to heel alignment between both your hips, both your heels, and you can keep your right hand stretching up towards the ceiling, or gently bring your right arm by your right ear, increasing your stretch towards your right side. You can keep looking up or shift your gaze towards your right hand. Just one more breath here. Slowly lift that right hand back up. Bring your right palm back down to the ground and slowly walk your hands towards your right leg. This time point your right toes towards the top of your mat. Make sure your left and your right heel are in one straight line. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg, and on an inhale, lift your left hand up. Coming to the triangle pose on the left side. Making sure that your hip is not opening up. Stretch your left hand up towards the ceiling, and you can stay here. Your palm need not touch the ground as well. If it's lifted up, it's perfectly fine. Or slowly bring your left arm by your left ear, increasing that stretch towards the left side of your body. Just one more breath here. Slowly release your left palm back down to the ground. Bend your right knee and frame your right leg with both your hands. Lift your left heel off the mat and step your right leg back, coming back to that plank pose. Inhale, shift your body forward, and on the exhale, this time come all the way down. Bring the top of your feet to the mat. Let's gently bring our hands behind our body, interlacing our fingers. We are going to take a locust pose, Shalabhasana 3, having a slight shoulder stretch along with stretching our back muscles. So bring your chin to rest on the ground, bring your toes to touch, your feet together. Your palms are resting on your back, your fingers are interlaced. And as you inhale, peel your chin, your chest, your feet off the mat, and lift your palms away from your back, adding that slight stretch to your shoulders. Doesn't matter how high you've lifted up, the work remains the same. Just holding here for a couple of breaths, lifting your chest just a little higher with each inhale, lifting your feet just a little higher with each inhale. Feeling those back muscles working. Look straight ahead in front of you for one more breath. And slowly release your feet back to the ground. Release your palms by the side of your body. And now slowly come to lie down on your mat. Just turn your body and come to lie down on your mat with your knees bent. Your feet are hip-width distance apart. We're going to take an easy twist here. This is the last posture for today before we go into our final pranayama session. So bring your palms perpendicular to your body and bring your feet hip-width distance apart, your palms facing down. Take a deep inhale and then gently draw both the knees to the left side. The twist coming from your waist region, your shoulders are resting on the floor, and look towards your right fingertips. Just another breath here. Slowly lift your knees back up to center and then draw both of your knees to the right as you look towards your left fingertips. Your shoulders stay on the ground. The easy twist coming from your waist, detoxifying your body, getting your mind to calm down. Just one more breath here. Slowly release your feet back to center and release your feet back down to the ground and bring your palms by the side of your body. We are going to take abdominal breathing today. Just 5 rounds of abdominal breathing. So place your palms on top of your abdomen, just above the navel. Take a couple of seconds here, getting ready for the practice, observing your breath. Feeling your abdomen rising up with each inhale and feeling it dropping down with each exhale. Trying to keep your mind completely on your breath. Let's begin 5 rounds of abdominal breath practice, proceeding at your own pace. Keeping your mind and your body completely calm, completely relaxed. At the end of the next exhale, release your palms by the side of your body. And as slowly as possible, lift your knees off the mat, plant your feet, keeping your eyes closed. Gently drop your knees either to the left or the right side. And come to sit at a comfortable seated posture. To end the practice for today, palms resting on your knees. Take a couple of breaths here, observing your breath and observing your mind. Gently bring your palms to touch at your heart center. Adopt the Namaskara Mudra to end the practice. And let's take one inhale and exhale. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out on an exhale. Slowly release your palms on top of your knees and with a few blinks open your eyes. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining me at your practice today. I hope you feel better and I hope your body and your mind feels calmer in this short yoga practice. I hope to see you next time. Take care, stay safe. May peace be upon everyone on this planet. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Until next time, my friend. Bye.